Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So, they say necessity is the mother of all inventions. If you don't know what that means, look it up. If you only have a rear paddock stand, this is designed for the rear tire to be lifted and to lift up the bike, and you need to lift the front, what do? So very quickly, this is my rear paddock stand. I've got a video all about this thing. It's designed to go under the back rear spools, slot into place, you pull down and you lift up the rear tire and it sits firmly in place and the rear tire is lifted. Awesome. Now, if you have a center stand on your bike, like the big sport touring bikes have, here's one on my other motorcycle, there you go, a center stand. That also lifts the rear tire, but it does not lift the front. If you put a lot of weight on the back, then yeah, the front tire is going to lift, but that's not going to happen very easily on a sport bike. So here's the scenario. You've only got your rear paddock stand and you want to lift the front tire. Now, these rear paddock stands only come with adjustable slides here. At the maximum extension, you're going to be able to do that and just catch it, and even on the maximum inner extension it still won't reach. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this at the maximum extension here and here, so nothing bad's going to happen. It's caught by the bolt. Okay, so will this fit? Kind of, sort of not, to be honest. It's a little iffy. It's gonna bend. These are gonna bend down. There's really about not even an inch of this box steel here holding this. So I was really concerned about whether or not I can get these under the front enough to support the front wheel. And to be honest, it really doesn't. You don't want these spool holders here underneath here. They're just going to bend. There's nothing here that's going to bend. So what you actually need, if I pull this back out and flatten it down, if you turn these things over so that they're flat and then put it in, let's do the same on the other side. So now you've got flat bar being grabbed, hopefully very slightly. There you go, flat bar. The flat bar underneath, again, as you can see, it's just lining up underneath. But even on the maximum, if I go just to the edge here and just to the edge here, it's really not grabbing anything. And there's nowhere under these, under the front forks for this to properly grab, rest, and lift, then support the rear. So here is my solution. It's super easy. You take a piece of flat bar stock. This is just 1 inch flat bar. I had a 3-foot bar of this stuff lying around in my garage. I cut 2 8-inch lengths. I got a little bit of I don't even know what size this is, PVC pipe, 1.5 inches maybe, and it fits perfectly. Slides on the top here of this PVC. It's just PVC sprinkler pipe, and it's not stuck on, it just spins, it rotates. So with 2 of these, I added a little bit of tape around one end so that it fits tightly in the slot. So now if I pull my bar out and I remove these and then take this, slot it in, there we go. Again, you can see it coming out the side. You want it all the way through so it's got a nice firm grip. Same on the other side. Let's take this out. This was about the easiest, quickest, cheapest. I didn't want to have to go buy a front tire lift. No, they sell front lifts for these bikes. They're the triple tree clamp that comes in at an angle underneath the triple tree here on the front forks and lifts the bike from the front. Gives it a very solid support. But I really didn't want another tool in my garage. I've got enough crap in my garage, and for the number of times I'm going to lift the front, I was like, why don't they sell a simple kit for these rear tire? Now, as you can see, I've got the extension bars in here with a piece of PVC. Okay, so now come in and under, and what I'm going to do is line these things up directly underneath the here we go. I don't know if you can see this here. Put your PVC so that it slots right here. You can see that? Excuse me. So on an R6 you've got this nice cutout on the front of the fork here. It's absolutely fantastic. On the back side of the fork rather, and it fits the PVC. Now the PVC is going to move, so when you pick up the bike with the fork from the forks, the weight of it's going to hold. So if I come around the other side here, do exactly the same thing. Line this up here. Good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this camera on a tripod. So now what else? Make sure that the bike is as level as you can get it. Add a little bit of 2x4 under your side stand maybe to support it. Now if you haven't got a side stand, you're in trouble. You're going to have somebody have to hold the bike and support it upright while you do this. But otherwise I just added a 2x4 under there to give it a little bit of extra support, straighten the bike up. And then with this lined up underneath, let's see if I can do this well. Bike's on a flat surface, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to lean the bike so it's absolutely straight. There we go. And now what I'm going to do is push down. Dun, dun, dun. And now, it was that easy, one-handed lift, just like you would for the rear. The bike's front tire is completely off the ground. So, literally, I don't know what a piece of flat bar would cost you. A piece of flat bar would cost you a few dollars, and a piece of PVC pipe, maybe, I mean, for less than $5, you can literally have an extension bracket that will allow you to use your rear spool and your front to lift your front, your rear paddock stand to lift your front tire. Puts no damage on the forks, it's supported properly, and now you can work on your front with the front wheel off. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Super easy and works well. Plus I just have 2 little extra pieces in my toolbox if I want to use if I want to raise my front. Anyway, thanks again for watching. There you go. A quick tip from Brit on a bike. Ride safely, everyone. Come on alive.